What's going on, Solid Steppers? This is Miss Ward coming to you from I-10. Right now, I'm headed up to Georgia to take care of some clients. And I just want to have a conversation. I need to have this conversation because I've been coaching a lot of people recently. A lot of people want to jump into an appliance repair, and they truly are not ready. Now, I ain't taking no shine from nobody. I'm not taking no determination, sweat, and tears from nobody. But let me explain something to you. Please read the economic landscape before you make that jump. Why am I saying this? Because I'm watching people who had businesses digging themselves out of situations, and the challenges just keep coming. And the bottom line is, it doesn't mean that anybody's better than anybody else. But let me tell you something. You better have a fallback plan. I don't ever advise anybody to just get out here and start an appliance repair business without any experience or background, because you have to understand we live in a world where things change every day. And you may be sitting here eating really good out of one pot, and just one decision on the world's part or your part can change that drastically. I don't want to see anybody's family in a situation, and I definitely don't want to see them in a situation. So before you jump out here, get your stuff together. Make sure you got those emergency plans. And when I say that, have those dollars stacked, because appliance repair will run through it, okay, on a regular basis. Mistakes and not knowing what you're doing in the field is a costly place to be. Refunding customers, or doing shady work, or thinking you know and you don't know. Hiring subcontractors who trying to not only take your customers, but then the decent customers you do have who pay because they trust you, they're going to try to get them too. Or they're going to mess up your reputation with them. Because you got to realize you cannot dictate what people do and what people say. You can try to be a good judge of character, but we in a dog-eat-dog world. People were out here running around in desperation. Like, I am really particular where I go and what I do, simply because I understand that we're in changing times. And that just because on the outside that house don't look like they're struggling, you don't know what's going on behind them doors. Never put yourself in a situation where you got to compromise your beliefs or anything like that. You know, the worst thing in the world, man, I talk to guys, a lot of them out here grinding, they working hard, then they get in an accident and something happened. They don't have the insurance, they don't have the gap insurance, they don't have the long-term, short-term, they don't have the health insurance. Let me tell you something. Yeah, this look good when you're making the money, but when shit starts to go sideways or something happen, or a little dip, or you got a delay on a check or something like that, boy, look here. You better get it together. That's why I tell everybody, if you don't get out in this game, get a mentor, pay for the knowledge, so you can jump that learning curve. That's what I'm always telling people. Y'all gotta excuse me, I gotta watch this clown over here killing me out here, man. They be doing the damn most, like for real, for real. Get your ass over. Anyway, but like I said, y'all gotta be real clear about your goals and your intentions. And I tell everybody, any industry you get in, you gotta have an exit plan. You gotta have a plan for when you get older, or when you want to transition, or when you want to get into a different role in the industry. At the end of the day, you got to have damn options. I see a lot of guys come out here and jump out here for a quick stint. They go back to work for somebody. Look, I'm not hating on you. I understand. Trust me, I do. But at the end of the day, you should be able to play in a couple of fields and eat at all times. And I think part of the issue is that we put all our eggs in one basket. And then when it goes south, you stuck. Your wife looking at you crazy. Your husband looking at you crazy. Your kids looking at you like they don't know you. Because you've been out here grinding so much, they don't even remember what you look like. They probably don't even remember your daddy. But at the end of the day, we sacrifice for the ones we love. But I keep trying to tell y'all, this is not a game. This is not a game. This is not a game. And I see a lot of people step out, and they get their feelings hurt, then they want to blame everybody else about why they weren't successful. The reason you weren't successful is you. Y'all, you got to shoot. That's normal. You know how many people fail in business on a daily basis? Because they are not prepared. Most people are not trained to be an entrepreneur at all, or a salesperson. or a bookkeeper or an accountant. Like, there's several ways this game can get you. And that's why I tell you, you can hire people to do stuff, but you better have at least a brief overview of how to handle the books, how to look at the numbers, where to find the profit. Why you think I'm always screaming profit, profit, profit first? And I'm doing that because I'm very clear. The key that separates the winners and losers is the people that not only know how to get to the profit margin and max it out, but who know how to keep it. See, that's a whole nother bar. That's where those standard operation procedures come in, rules and regulations, because let me tell you, them W-2s will run through your stuff like it's theirs. And they don't mean nothing by it. They just don't know no better. So like I said, y'all need to keep the grind on, man. Keep the grind on, stay focused, and never look back. A couple of points that I would recommend you do. Ride along with somebody. Like, before you even get in the game, and make sure you're paying for that ride along. I mean, I know it's a couple of guys that might do it for nothing, but that's them. But the reality is, I'm very clear that whenever someone does a ride along, they are really taken away from the focus of the person that's working, especially if the guy's a one-man shop. I mean, he's trying to eat and feed his family. So you asking 1,200 questions. Like on my ride-alongs, everybody's very clear. They get a 3-day ride-along. They ride with 3 different servicers who have their own companies so they can see it from different angles. And, these guys get paid. And they get paid because they losing time babysitting your ass and trying to give you some game. And they losing money. So just out of respect, you should be paying them. And if you can't afford to pay nobody, let me tell you something. Come here. Come a little closer. You can't afford to be an appliance repair. I don't care. Look, you heard it here first. If you cannot afford to pay for education, cannot afford to pay to level up, cannot afford to pay for mentorship, you do not need to be an appliance repair. Period. I'm telling you what I know. Because this is the kind of business that will break you on a daily basis. You wake up with positive 10, 20 G's in the bank. By the time you go to bed at night, it might be negative 1,000. You never know. Because things happen. Refunds, parts purchases. It's in order to stay on top of your business, you got to get the parts. All y'all out here waiting on warranty companies to send you parts, more power to you. How's that working for you? How long is your check taking? How long does it take to complete the part? What about when the part is wrong? And those that's got a credit in their account with the part, man, I ain't got nothing for you. Because like I said, that's not the way I do business. This thing out here ain't no joke. It's real. And it will eat your ass alive. Then what you want to do is, above all else, if you're a one-man show, if you don't have your skill set together, why the hell are you out here? Why are you out here? If you know you can barely put a lid switch in, you really don't even know how to read the schematic, why are you out here? See, I'm telling you this because I know this is my experience. I had to level up as I was out here. There was a heavy price I paid for that. Heavy price I paid for that. Come on, people, so I can get, these, what are they doing the most out here? Their ass be doing the most. They be doing the absolute most. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I keep forgetting I'm down here in Jacksonville and half my mind go out the window anytime I hit Duval County because it is always entertaining. Always entertaining. You trying to go north, they trying to go south. And I'm exhausted too. Man, I'm sorry about this video. I don't know how this gonna come out, but I feel the need to share with the people. Going on by. Thank you very much. Gotta worry about me, because I am not trying to hit you. And I sure don't want you to hit me. Yeah, but like I said, y'all, this appliance repair thing is real. And it is nothing to play with. And another reason I'm saying this is that all of our parts prices have doubled and tripled and skyrocketed. So those of y'all that ain't charging right, y'all done. Let me let you know right now. The mic just dropped off. Y'all are done. If you ain't charging like you need to be charging, I feel for you because she was not built for this. These prices done went up so damn high, I'm damn breathing hard. And y'all know I be getting mine. But it's real out here. Y'all can't play with this money, man. You can't play with these situations. I'm watching people taking loans, doing all kind of stuff and proprietary stuff and just, ugh. And ain't nothing I can say because, you know, people out here just trying to survive, which I understand. The key is to not get in the situation. But everything has went up so high, it's just you thinking that we're getting a great deal. But the reality is all the warehouses are doing, all the vendors are just passing the cost on to you. They ain't trying to gouge you, they passing it on because everything has, the manufacturers start smelling themselves. You know, I call it the CV Copa ketchup. You know what that means. I can't really say that on YouTube from what I understand. But like I said, y'all, be careful when you get out here in these appliance repair streets. Be careful. Count your pennies when you open the door and you close the door because you're going to need them. All right, y'all. I done talked enough smack. Gave y'all enough entertainment. But take what you will from it, baby. Take what you will from it. Have an outstanding day. Let's go. Get it.